What's up guys, welcome to the video. So today we're doing another question and answer, and it seems like you guys are really enjoying these videos. I actually enjoy making them as well, you know, just sharing basically just stuff about me and my life, what I've been through. You know, you guys ask questions, I answer them. So be sure to leave your question down below for the next question and answer video. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first question: loving these Q&As. You're so natural in front of the camera. I could watch these videos all day. My question to you is, where do you want to be career-wise in 1 year's time? Now, I'd say career-wise in 1 year's time, basically still be doing what I'm doing. I really enjoy modeling. I really enjoy YouTube. I really enjoy my online coaching. So as long as I'm continually growing in the modeling world, you know, YouTube, and my online coaching business is doing well, I'm happy. You know, like, every single month I'm progressively getting better, growing, potentially getting more clients, getting more model jobs. So at the end of the day, consistency is really key, and consistency will really get you where you want to be. And as you guys can tell, I'm very consistent. You know, like, every single week I film a cheat day, because why? I like having the cheat days. Two, you guys like watching the cheat days, and three, it just makes a pretty good video. So yeah, I'm very consistent, you know, with my training, you know, with my client check-ins, with model jobs. I have model jobs, I am there. So yeah, just consistency will get you wherever you want to be. And yeah, so 1 year's time, I just see myself most likely doing the same things, because this is what I enjoy. But yeah, but just a little more successful in a year. Do you have experienced the ketogenic diet? If yes, can you recommend it? Now, I have done the ketogenic diet before, and I don't recommend it. I really think everybody is made to run off carbohydrates, because they are the body's best fuel source. When you're on a ketogenic diet, your body switches over to using fat as a fuel. You know, there's a lot of gurus out there that say, like, the ketogenic diet is the best, and that's what people should do. The ketogenic diet does have its time and place for people with, like, certain health conditions. It's been shown to help them and improve them. But in terms of, like, for strength and performance, the ketogenic diet is not optimal. When I was doing keto, I was just, you know, the thing about keto is my brain function was wild. Like, my brain function was really focused. I was just like, just had this weird laser focus when I was on the keto diet. But the thing that wasn't the greatest was my performance, and like, I was trying to skate and just had zero energy. My strength training, like, I didn't have, like, the endurance to really, like, train long. So when I started implementing carbs again, it took a little bit for my body to adjust and adapt again. But now, like, I stay on a high carbohydrate diet because it works very well for gaining strength, gaining muscle, energy. So yeah, I gotta have the carbs. You are a beauty. Thank you. Couple of questions. Would you ever do an international meetup? If you were in London, would you try to arrange a meetup? Yes, I definitely plan to come to London next year. I actually want to do a trip around Europe, you know, go to, like, Germany, France, maybe Switzerland, or yeah, Spain. I just really want to travel around, and that's something I've been wanting to do, but I just have to plan that out. But I will definitely do meetups. And then the second part of the question, and secondly, do you have a skincare routine? Your skin is super clean. Now, the thing is, with my skin, I do dry brush 1 to 2 times per week, which is basically, you just take, like, a brushable brush and do little circular motions on your arm, and it basically takes off the dead skin. You know, your skin is your third kidney, so it's basically the largest organ in your body. So another thing is having a properly functioning lymphatic system. So the lymphatic system is a system where it's basically your drainage. You know, like, if your lymphatic system isn't properly draining, like, through your kidneys, then you might see some issues with your skin, to where you have, like, bad skin, just kind of spots on it, and it just doesn't look really healthy. So by having a good flowing lymphatic system, you know, plenty of fruits, which actually help getting the lymphatic system moving, exercising, sweating daily, all those are very good for the skin. Eat 1 donut a day or eat 7 donuts in 1 day is better for your body. Now, I mean, you could eat 1 donut every day or eat 7 donuts in 1 day, pretty much like what I do. For me, like, I just can't have one donut. I mean, I could, but it just doesn't hit the spot like having a bunch of donuts, you know? Like, so for me, I just personally like having the cheat day. You know, I could just have one snack throughout the week, but I don't like doing it that way. I'd rather just have a day where I fully enjoy myself and eat whatever I want, and donuts is definitely one of my favorite things to eat on those days. And so they says, is it better for your body? I don't know, because I really feel like, you know, doing one day where it's like, say you eat 7 donuts is less harmful than eating 7 donuts across the week. Because if you're eating like a clean diet, you know, with fruits and vegetables, those other 6 days out of the week, you're basically doing some cleansing through your body rather than introducing like a lot of processed junk, like which donuts are made of, like lots of like oil and flour and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I personally think maybe 7 donuts in a day is probably better than 7 donuts across the week, but that's just my opinion. Just a suggestion, instead of one long video cheat day a week, how about you divide it into 2 parts and you upload 1 part each day? I really don't think I would do that. Actually, I'm not gonna do that, just because I'd rather just put it all in one video. Typically when you do a 2-part video, the first video will get mainly all the views. Like, not that I care about views, but I'd rather just have it all in one, because people will usually watch one part and then just not even care to watch the other part. So I like just having the video all in one, just one day, boom, the video's there, it's done. Maybe in the future I'll do 2-part videos if like I have to or something, but yeah, I personally like doing it the way I do currently, and I think all of you guys enjoy that as well, but who knows what the future may bring. Have you ever tried the P90X program before? No, never done P90X, and yeah, I'm not hating on it, it's just not my cup of tea. I like to go to the gym, I like to strength train with heavy weights, but I mean, the P90X could be good for people that don't have time to go to the gym. You know, they get their workouts done at home, and maybe they just don't like going to the gym because they just don't like being looked at, or some people just have these weird things where they just don't want to go to the gym, and if they're working out at home, that's completely fine. So it may work well for some people. The money you got from pro skating, did you invest major of it, saved it, or spent most of it? Now, I basically spent all my money. At that point, well, after, you know, I signed contracts with like DC, Monster, I was in like a pretty dark place. You know, I was skating still, but I was drinking heavily around then, and I just really stopped caring pretty much about my body and skating, and that's when like my career started to just go downhill. I was getting injured all the time, and I really didn't care. You know, it's kind of sad to say, but I was in a dark state of my life where I just did not care anymore. You know, like I had a lot of friends and family that were just like, man, you should be skating, and I was just like, yeah, whatever, you know. And it was very hard to go through, you know, like when you're in a depressed state, anything you try to do is extremely hard. So what did I do? I just went and drank, I partied and blew tons of money, and you know, I had big huge house and like tons of cars and stuff. I still have like my Camaro, which I'll never sell. It's my first car that I ever bought. But in terms of like having all that money that I made, like, nah, I spent it, I partied. I was a young kid in his 20s, just living the dream, and just, yeah, I did it. But you live and learn, no regrets. But yeah, it is what it is. And the thing with money can always come back. You know, money is just, as long as you're willing to work, you'll get money. You know, like it's not that big a deal. How many kg or pounds do you lose on your plant-based diet? Because I guess you lose a lot of weight. Now, when I first started doing fruits only, I did lose a lot of weight. Again, it wasn't all like body fat. You do lose a lot of water weight when you consume lots of fruits, because it just really cleanses the body. And again, carbohydrates don't make you fat. You know, I was eating fruits, lots and lots of carbohydrates daily, and I was losing weight. You know, so when it was just fruits only, you know, fruits don't really store as muscle glycogen like starchy foods like potatoes and rice. So now that I've been on like a mainly plant-based diet instead of fruits only, and again, that was all just for experimentation. You know, I was experimenting with fruits only just to basically experiment with it. And now that I've been doing a mainly plant-based diet with, I have like chickpea pasta, sweet potato, like after my workouts, you know, so that can really help me stay full and fill up muscle glycogen. So yeah, the fruits only, I did lose weight pretty quickly, but if you do follow like a raw vegan style diet, you can lose weight very easily, because if you're just eating raw vegetables and fruits, it makes it very easy to not overeat. And yeah, so yeah, I'm really enjoying the plant-based diet. Hi Nick, I really enjoyed watching all your vids. On your cheat days, do you have any planned meal or menu, or you just grab whatever you're craving to eat on that cheat day? Thanks man, thanks for watching. And so when it comes down to the cheat day, I typically have an idea of where I'm gonna go. I like to try to like structure out the cheat day to where, like, you know, every couple of hours I'm eating, because the cheat day goes by extremely fast. Like if you guys have never had a cheat day before, it just flies by. So, you know, I usually like to start in the morning with donuts, because donuts are my favorite. So 8 a.m. I usually start with some donuts. Then, you know, around like 12 or 1 p.m. is like when I'm gonna try to eat another meal. And then again at like say 4 o'clock, and then again at say like 8 o'clock. So I'll have like a few restaurants in mind of where I'm gonna eat, but it can actually change throughout the day. You know, like you get different cravings for different things, and it's not that I really crave anything, it's just I want it. You know, like I just really enjoy pizza. Like I don't have to crave it, but I can eat it anytime because I really like it and really enjoy it. So yeah, there's no specific meal plan on the cheat days. It's just kind of whatever I feel like eating. Do you have any pet peeves? Now, I think my biggest pet peeve is gotta be when, you know, you stop your car. So say if like you go out of your way to stop and let someone go, or like, you know, and they just don't say thank you, that really bothers me, you know, because it's like, you didn't have to do that, you know. It's like holding a door for somebody. You know, if you're going into a place, you know, I'll always grab the door for somebody, but if they don't say like thank you or something, I just kind of laugh in my head, and I'm just like, man, so unappreciative. But yeah, just like something like that just really just kind of annoys me. But other than that, like there's not many things that get me angry or get me mad. You know, I can just take everything with a grain of salt, accept it, and just kind of laugh about it. Question, will you ever shave your beard again? P.S. You do look good either way. Well, thank you, Mandy, I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't like to have a clean shaven face. I do like this style, like this beard. Like I've been rocking it since like the beginning of this year. Before I used to kind of just shave my face, or sometimes I would grow the beard out a little bit, but I feel like this is a decent look to where like it's not very hard to maintain. You know, I just use like a number 2 beard trimmer to trim it up daily, and then I'll use a razor, clean it up here, and it doesn't take me long at all to like get ready for the day. Quick shower, boom, 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 and I'm out the door. Is it called food addiction? Exciting about the cheat day. No, it's not called food addiction. It's just called, it's like Christmas, you know. You don't get addicted to Christmas, you know, you just really enjoy it. And the thing is with like food, it's like, it's just something to be enjoyed. There's so much food out there, and I really feel like there's just way too much restriction, and that's what causes eating disorders and addictions. You know, when somebody's not allowed to have something, or they think they can't have it, and they fully stay away from it, and then they try it, and then they become addicted to like donuts or something. Like I'm not addicted to donuts, I just like to eat them. You know, if I had like a food addiction, then I would be eating them every single day. You know, I would have cheat days every single day, but I simply have a good balance to where 1 day per week I'll eat whatever I want, and the other 6 days I follow mainly a plant-based diet. So I think I have some pretty good balance, but yeah, I'm not addicted to cheat days. How did you get over the mental aspect of putting on weight? Now, when it came down to like when I did my bear mode bulking series, I really just, I don't know, like I just kept my shirt on. You know, these are like some tips that I do include in my cheat day ebook. Like when you do a cheat day, you're gonna put on some weight, your body's gonna hold water, and it's gonna look like you gained a ton of body fat. But I just kept my clothes on, you know, and just really focused on progression in the gym. You know, I wanted to get bigger. That was the whole reason why I did my bulk. And you know, I wanted to get stronger as well. And it's very hard to do that without being in a calorie surplus and without gaining weight. So what I did was just focus on my strength gains, and then as I saw the strength going up, I saw my arms, all my muscles were getting bigger. I'm like, wow, this is cool. It's like, yeah, I still did maintain abs decently, but they were just not as sharp as when I'm really lean. So it's like, regardless, you're gonna gain some body fat, but I just really weighed the two things out, you know? It's like, man, strength is going up, I'm getting bigger, stronger, you know, like, but yeah, I'm gaining a little bit of body fat. Like, it was just like, the pros were way better than the cons. But I was just really stoked on the strength and muscle gains, and it was totally worth it. Maybe you have told about it, but I want to know, what kind of job do you do? I wonder how you manage your time. Big heart from Central Asia, Kazakhstan. All right, so my job is modeling, online training and nutrition coaching, and YouTube. Now, you know, I am a professional skateboarder, but I don't compete anymore. You know, that was my main job like years back. You know, I made a really good income from skateboarding, but now I just skate for fun. But I do modeling, so modeling, you know, I could have, say, 2 jobs in 1 week, or I could not have a job for modeling in 3 weeks. You know, it just really varies and depends on what jobs and who they are looking for. And then online training and nutrition coaching, so I coach all my clients through my computer, and I have weekly check-ins, and I design a program that I feel is best for them and their lifestyle and what they could adhere to. And I do design a full structured meal plan based off the foods that they do like, with all the calculations, with the macros and everything, and you basically learn how to track macros throughout the process. And then there's weekly check-ins where I assess the client, assess the progress, and I make adjustments accordingly. And again, if any of you guys are interested in online coaching, the link will be in the description. And again, YouTube. So YouTube is another job of mine. It's a lot of work, you know, between filming these videos, editing them. They do take up a lot of my time, but I really enjoy it, and I'm really excited and very thankful for all of you guys watching all the videos. And yeah, the support has just been amazing. So again, a big thank you to all you guys. Question, Nick, do you speak Portuguese or French? Oui. Nah, just kidding. I don't speak French and I don't speak Portuguese. Yeah, I don't know, but maybe one day I'll learn. What are your thoughts on eating disorders, specifically the ones that aren't talked about that often? Overeating, emotional eating, and compulsive eating. Do you think they are a disease, or no, because they made the initial choice? Now, it really comes down to the person's like mental health and the relationship with food. You know, if they're really restrictive, and you know, I really think what could help people is just finding that good balance, you know, between exercising, eating a balanced diet, and maybe even cheat days could help them, you know, to have like that one day where they can eat whatever they want, you know, and it kind of gives them the motivation to stay on track the other 6 days out of the week. You know, eat a clean diet, eat like plant-based diet, if you will, you know, plenty of fruits, vegetables, and then have one day where you really enjoy yourself. But like, just kind of be aware of what you're eating, you know, don't be so restrictive, but just have like that balance to where you can enjoy yourself, to where it's not like you're staying away from every little thing, and you drive by a fast food place and you're just like, oh my God, I want it so bad. You know, it's like, it doesn't have to be so restrictive. You know, I just really think it comes down to balance, you know, and just having a healthy relationship with food and just exercising daily. You know, I feel like those are probably the 2 main things that could really help. When tracking macros, should I only worry about carbs, protein, and fats? I see a lot of fitness professionals eat things high sodium, sugar, etc. I have been keeping those things low, but at the end of the day, does it really matter? What's your opinion on sugar and sodium? Now, when it comes down to tracking macros, I really feel like all you need to worry about is fats, carbs, and proteins, because those are the only macronutrients. When it comes down to like tracking sugar and salt, well, sodium, I don't think it's a big deal. I don't worry about keeping sodium low, because sodium is important for like muscle pump, hydration, because sodium, salt is an electrolyte, and you know, salt is not a bad thing. As long as you drink plenty of water, you know, your body will learn how to deal with a higher sodium diet if you are consistent with it. So say if one day you have a meal of 8,000 milligrams of sodium, your body is gonna retain water and hold on to it because it thinks it's dehydrated, you know, because there's so much salt coming in and the body's not used to it. But when you have a normal balance of say 3,000 to 5,000 milligrams of sodium daily, your body will learn how to excrete the extra salt, and it will maintain that level water balance. And the thing with sugar is in a lot of things. And for instance, potatoes, there's sugar in potatoes, there's sugar in fruit, and that type of sugar is fine. It's from a natural source. So I wouldn't worry too much about sugar and salt. Just mainly focus on your macronutrients And if you're eating a good balanced diet, then you wouldn't have to worry about sugar whatsoever. But if you're eating a lot of like flexible dieting foods and stuff that's a lot of processed, there's gonna be like that type of sugar, which is like table sugar or whatever. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't worry about it. Just focus on your macronutrients and eat a good balanced diet. Okay, my friends, so that is going to be it for this question and answer. Again, thank you to everybody that did leave a question down below. And for the next question and answer, you know the drill, leave them down below. And I think maybe I'll just start doing this as like a weekly video. I do enjoy talking about my life or my experience with certain subjects or topics. And based off the feedback, you guys are enjoying these videos as well. So that is going to be it for the video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And again, I'll see you guys in the next video.